In a desperate attempt to get away from the Epstein story, Donald Trump fled to Scotland. But it's not working and he's being brutally mocked there too. Just look at how Scotland's newspaper, The National, greeted him. Convicted U.S. felon to arrive in Scotland. Republican leader who was found liable of sexual abuse and defamation will visit golf courses.
Supporters of Donald Trump are very angry at our front page this morning. But we have a challenge for them. Which part is factually inaccurate?
The Scots do not mess around.
This was Trump's view as his motorcade made its way to his golf course in Scotland today. One sign there reading, "Release the files, you lying jobby." I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but jobby, J-O-B-B-I-E, which I learned today is Scottish slang for poop. So there's that, in case that's useful for anyone out there this weekend. Now you know, jobby, poop. This man's sign reads, "This is not pedophile island. You are not welcome here." That's what it says. And then at his golf course itself, a sign reading "Twinned with Epstein Island" has been put beneath the golf course's actual sign. There it is. It looks like it's in similar type that took a lot of planning, and they attached it. It looks like it was meant to be there. Even the local elected officials were in on the trolling. Stephen Flynn, Aberdeen's entirely bald representative in the British Parliament, who you can see there in the photo, told the BBC that he would be busy washing his hair during Trump's visit. It's quite a troll. So while Trump is going to literally great lengths to try to get away from the Epstein story, it seems he's having a bit of trouble.
Trump honestly thought that if he met with the EU president to fast-track a terrible deal for America, that he could somehow distract everyone from his creepy pedophile BFF, Jeffrey Epstein.
Mr. President, was part of the rush to get this deal done to knock the Jeffrey Epstein story out?
Oh, you got to be kidding with that. No, had nothing to do with it. Only you would think that. That had nothing to do with it.
Sure, Jan.
This moron really thought he could dodge Epstein's questions while blowing through $10 million in taxpayer money just to golf at his own golf course and cheat while doing it. Trump cheating is literally par for the course. Just listen to sports commentator and author Rick Riley break it down in Commander-in-Chief.
And a lot of people had the guts to say, "Donald, stop it, that's cheating." And Trump would always have the same answer. And I heard this 4 different times in the exact same order. He would turn and go, "Hey, I cheat on my wives, I cheat on my taxes. You don't think I'm going to cheat in golf at my own course?" And, right? I mean, he cheated Tiger Woods.
Trump cheats about everything in life.
You are one pathetic loser.
But despite Trump's lame distractions in Scotland, the questions followed him everywhere, even to his meeting with the UK Prime Minister.
They would have used it, yeah.
People keep writing stories about the time he threw him out of Mar-a-Lago. Can you settle that? What was it about? What caused the breach with him?
That's such old history. Very easy to explain, but I don't want to waste your time by explaining it. But for years, I wouldn't talk to Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help. And I said, "Don't ever do that again." He stole people that work for me. I said, "Don't ever do that again." He did it again. And I threw him out of the place, persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it.
Hold up. Trump said that he banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago not because he was a pedophile, but because he was poaching staff?
Suspicious.
Trump is desperately trying to run from his connection with Epstein, but it is not going well.
I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times. I never went to the island, but Larry Summers, I hear, went there. He was the head of Harvard. And many other people that are very big people. Nobody ever talks about them.
Trump's defense now is, what about Bill Clinton? What about Larry Summers? Look, I just want to make this very clear. Anyone in the files should be investigated, no matter their party. But this dude was best friends with Epstein. He partied with Epstein. His name is all over the documents. And Trump is now trying to cover it up. I mean, he's even considering pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell.
Has the president completely ruled out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell when he landed? Is that something you would ever consider, and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's asked me about it. It's in the news about that aspect of it, but Right now, it would be inappropriate to talk about it, so.
She is a convicted child sex trafficker, and the fact that he would even consider pardoning her should concern everyone.
I never had the privilege of going to his island.
Whoa, what the f? Never had the privilege of going to his island? That should be telling for everyone.
And I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island.
Right.
And Trump, much like the rest of the GOP, suffer from foot and mouth syndrome, and his defenses have only gotten worse over the last few weeks.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years.
They should focus on the fact that Larry Summers from Harvard, that Bill Clinton, who you know very well, and lots of other friends, really close friends of Jeffrey Summers, should be spoken about.
And now, Trump's claiming that his name was planted in the Epstein files.
I was running against somebody that ran the files. If they had something, they would have released. Now, they can easily put something in the files that's a phony. Like, as an example, Christopher Steele, a person you know well, happens to be from your country. But Christopher Steele, as an example, wrote a book, a dossier. We call it the fake news dossier. And the whole thing was a fake. The whole thing was a fake. They can put things in the file that are fake. But those files were run by bad, sick people.
This is why reporters need to keep asking Trump about Epstein and his disgusting relationship with young girls. Don't editorialize, just ask and let him talk.
Said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that. I can't relate that.
Yeah, she's really something, and what a beauty, that one. If I weren't happily married, and, you know, her father.
I didn't realize how much sitting all day was dragging me down, both physically and mentally. I'd end my day feeling stiff and foggy and completely worn out. That's why I started using this episode's sponsor, Uplift Desk. It completely changed my routine and my well-being. It didn't just improve my posture, I'm also moving more, thinking clearer, and actually enjoying being at my desk. Great work starts with a great workspace. That's why Uplift Desk helps build premium ergonomic furniture designed to keep you moving, feeling good, and doing your best work. Uplift Desk helps you move more and sit less, which does wonders for your posture, circulation, and overall mood. I'm way more productive when I can easily switch between sitting and standing. It keeps me alert, energized, and creative. And I love the endless customization options with Uplift Desk. With over 200,000 configurations available, you can design your workspace to perfectly match your style and needs. I use my custom Uplift Desk every day when I'm researching stories and writing commentary for new episodes. And I love the bamboo motion export. It gets me on my feet and helps boost my energy while improving circulation. Your workday doesn't have to leave you feeling worn out. Go to upliftdesk.com/Gabe and use code Gabe to get 4 free accessories, free same-day shipping, free returns, and an industry-leading 15-year warranty that covers your entire desk, plus an extra discount off your entire order. Go to upliftdesk.com/Gabe and use code Gabe to get 4 free accessories, free same-day shipping, free returns, and an industry-leading 15-year warranty that covers your entire desk, plus an extra discount off your entire order. That's upliftdesk.com/Gabe for this exclusive offer. It's only available through our link. But here's how you know his Epstein defense is falling apart. Even some of the people who helped get him elected are turning on him.
Is rebuking the base, like almost like spitting in their face. Like they are asking for it. He campaigned on it. He puts Bongino and Cash in there, which might be the stupidest thing in the history of the world. Like, why would you put the two guys that have nonstop pounded the pavement talking about how we're going to expose this Epstein thing, and the second they get in there, like, you better shut the up.
Yeah, to shut him up.
Go on Rogan, lie. Like, it is a very peculiar thing. It worked in that I think it moved any of the smoke off of Trump, because at least for me, I was like, there's no way that he's involved if he's putting Bongino and Cash in who have campaigned on exposing it. Like, why would you hire those guys or appoint those guys, right? So I'm like, he can't be. But the fact that he will not touch this, and then this last week, him doing the distractions.
Bro.
dropping the MLK file. Like, who asked for the MLK file? The second he started talking about Obama, I was like, oh, he's guilty.
Yeah.
Also, like, why are you talking about Obama and treason? You got a guy who has sex with teenagers that you are protecting.
And then came a stunning moment from Joe Rogan, who now says that Trump is gaslighting the public over the Epstein files.
The Epstein stuff is so crazy because when Kash Patel was on here and he was like, there's nothing. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what to say. My thought was, and people are like, why didn't you push back more? My thought was like, I'm just going to put this out there and let the internet do its work. Because there's nothing I can... The guy's saying there's no tapes, there's no video. That doesn't make any sense. Everyone knows it doesn't make any sense. The whole thing was nuts. And then he's like, well, we have a film. We're going to release that film. And the film has a minute missing from it.
Yeah.
Like, do you think we're babies? Like, what is this?
No matter how much he tries, people like Rogan are not going to let go of Epstein. And that is a major, major problem for Donald Trump. Also not helping, Rogan laughing about Trump getting roasted by South Park.
They did a Donald Trump one with Satan.
No.
It's f***ing hilarious.
I got it. I love the show. Is fantastic.
The Epstein thing is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and him saying, like, what do you care? Why does everybody care about Epstein? Like,
idiots think they can mess with me, huh? Hey, Satan.
I'm not in the mood right now. Another random bitch commented on my Instagram that you're on the Epstein list.
The Epstein list? Are we still talking about that?
Well, are you on the list or not? It's weird that whenever it comes up, you just tell everyone to relax.
I'm not telling everyone to relax. Relax, guy.
So maybe, just maybe, that brutal South Park takedown played a teeny tiny role in Trump cowardly fleeing to Scotland.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I endorse this message.
Thanks for watching. What Was That exists because of people like you. If you like what you've seen and want more episodes, deep dives, and articles, support the show and become a paid subscriber today at whatwasthat.show. It's just me behind the scenes, so every bit of support really makes a difference. And if you'd rather listen on the go, you can find What Was That on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your shows. Until next time, I'm Gabe Sanchez, and this has been What Was That?